Hi guys, we're back live. Just waiting for all of you to join in. Sorry for all of the technical issues. I'm going to see if Raidu is back. And if he is, I'm going to try and get him to come. Okay, he isn't on. So, uh, just waiting for him to come onto this live so we can have it. Thanks for being patient, guys. We're really sorry. A lot of these things happen, as you know. So we're just waiting for him to come on so that we can. Yep, he's there. So I'm gonna. So we can accept it, and hopefully things will be fine. Just waiting for you to accept, Raidu. Please, please. Is it working? Apologies for all of this, guys. Just sent Raidu a request and just waiting for him to accept it. Mm. Is there an issue? I'm gonna try adding him again. Yes, I do have added you again, just waiting for you to accept that request. Yes, finally. Pa. Yeah, can you hear me, no? All cool.
Yeah. No, Raju bhai called.
To say, why aren't you on live? Where are you?
Don't know.
But all the cricketers and all who I'm speaking to, they all have like this much of beard, hair is all like outgrown. You've kept yourself pretty much in decent shape, yeah, Raidu?
What, what else to do?
What else to do is correct, fair enough, but they're getting their wives or their kids to cut their hair and all that. Did you get Vidya to cut your hair?
No, no, no. I haven't had it.
No, but thanks for joining us, Raidu. It's very nice of you. Thank you for coming on this series. Thanks a lot. How has lockdown been treating you?
It's like usual, I guess. This is how I
When you're
live.
not traveling.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of boring.
By the way, Karan Sharma is saying hello, Bhaiya ji.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody has any work to do. So,
Yeah, everyone's come on Instagram only. Half the day goes off on Instagram for everybody. But have you been cooking and stuff? Because we know that you, I mean, I know you love to cook. Have you been able to do that?
and barely, not much.
So the truth is like, I mean, for those who don't know, he makes a mean. I mean, I haven't tasted it. I'm guessing from all the other anecdotes from people who have that he makes a very good biryani, and his wife is the sous chef, and he's the chef. She will just follow the instructions, and Raidu will make an amazing biryani. But that's not happened during lockdown.
No, not able to get any ingredients.
But what have you been doing to kind of pass? Have you been watching a lot of movies and stuff? Is that what you've been
Yeah,
keeping yourself
I
busy?
was watching until her data finished. So there was no data.
No, but
Uh,
also another thing that's very nice, I do that some obviously know for sure, and I just wanted you to talk about is of course your farm. You love your farm as well, and you indulge in a bit of farming as well. Want to talk about that too?
I mean, I'm stuck at the farm. So I'm here. I'm actually nothing going on. No workers. You can't work. You can't do much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But is there something? I mean, have you been okay? Fine, no cooking, but have you been helping with cleaning the house and all? Like some
no,
cricketers have. No.
I've actually been doing nothing.
It's nice. That is also nice. Doing nothing also very difficult, huh, by the way. A lot of people cannot do that, but it's difficult.
No, it is not.
But well, no, obviously, this the idea of this, of course, I do is to kind of talk a bit about memories of CSK, memories of the IPL because it's not happening at the moment, and everyone's of course um, not too happy about that. But do you what is your first memories if I say Chennai Super Kings? What's the first thing that possibly comes to your mind when we say CSK and Chennai Super Kings?
I think the first thing, obviously, my whole view of CSK changed in the last 2 years. So the first thing that comes to my mind right now is, family. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all so close, look after each other. So I think that's the first thing.
From Mumbai, I mean, it's a huge shift from MI to CSK. I mean, that itself for a lot of people is like tough to digest. Everyone's so used to seeing you in blue, and then to yellow, but then you kind of made that change very quick. When you first realized you were going to go to CSK, were there any reservations? Was there any second thoughts that you had? Like, how would things be?
No, I mean, not really, because I've played against them so much,
Hmm.
so I actually knew what to expect. Yeah, I thought it would be really good for me as well because they're all pretty calm, relaxed. So I thought that would really help my career.
We spoke to a couple of your teammates, of course, over the last few weeks, and they had some very nice things to say about you. One, of course, I had to speak about is Shane Watson, whom you shared a very great partnership with on the field, of course. But he said how you both had a lot of run-ins when you weren't on the same team earlier, and you both are very similar. But of course, he saw this other side to you. So tell us a bit about that relationship. How was it, obviously on the field and off it as well?
I mean, initially I always thought that he was pretty aggressive. I never knew him, so except for on the ground. That too, he was playing for RR,
Hmm.
who always felt they were underdogs for their life. I don't understand the logic. I mean,
Hmm.
they always viewed MI and even
Yeah.
CSK as if we are blue blood sorts.
Yeah.
They always had that grudge, and I could see it in his face all the time. So, I never really liked him on the ground, but since the time I have come to know him in CSK, I
Yeah.
mean, he's a totally different human being, and I was taken aback pleasantly, I would say.
But how was batting alongside him from like initial days to the last match of, let's say, 2018, when you guys actually finished it off at the out in the middle? How was the transition? Was there any how from the beginning to the end? Was there a change in that as well, right?
I mean, no, I still remember, I think the first game against Mumbai, when we were going into bat, we thought, you know, our thinking was might as well, let's not hold back sorts. So that was, we wanted to play with total freedom, and our games actually complemented each other.
Hmm.
So yeah, there were few bowlers and attacks that he would take on, and vice versa. So, and I mean, we had a really, really good season, and yeah, and great that we won that year.
Yeah, that was a nice little. The last match also, both of you were out there, and it was quite obviously heartwarming. The other, of course, person whom you had a very interesting relationship with, and who, I mean, I think obviously you guys knew each other from the MI days briefly, was DJ Bravo. Amazing friendship that you share with him. You have to talk about that because he says that, I mean, it's clear he loves you. So tell us a bit about your relationship and rapport with DJ Bravo.
I don't think he's a big pain in the backside. I would say he's always
You truly don't mean
always
that.
trying
Come
to
on.
irritate me. He's always trying to irritate me, but I mean, all honesty, he's a champion cricketer. Anybody knows, and even though he's from West Indies, he has not got their height as well as build. He doesn't bowl fast, but still,
Oh,
he's so successful. So that way, I mean, he's a great asset for any team, I would say, and it really helped my what would you call my graduation into CSK. Made things easy for me.
yeah. I mean, everyone was. I think from the
It made me very comfortable.
Yeah, I think from the start itself, there was a lot of. I mean, wherever we went, I mean, we used to shoot you at promos, the press events, or even when we were traveling, he would always try and come and strike up a conversation, make it light. Did you like? First of all, there was this obviously the song that everyone used to keep singing around you, which Mark would kind of. How did that start about, by the way? I don't think I know that quite well. The Ambati Raidu song.
No, I also don't know. I mean, it was actually pretty embarrassing. I never liked it, but you know, and Bravo caught on to it, and he really took my case the whole season, and it was pretty damn irritating, I would say.
Yeah, that caught on quite a bit. Everybody used to keep singing that, and everywhere we went and we shot, that's exactly what everyone would sing. But yeah, you were also a good sport. You also played along, which is fine.
What choice did I have?
Forced to. But if I had to take you back up to 2018, Raidu, I mean, that was a great year for you in CSK. You could do nothing wrong. It was fantastic. There were moments your batting position also changed in a couple of matches. That didn't trouble your form, or that didn't trouble you at all. Um, how special was that season for you in terms of being in the IPL across all IPL seasons? How special was that for you?
I mean, see, that was one IPL where really got a lot of opportunity to bat, I would say. Especially for MI, was doing a lot of different roles in terms of, middle and lower down the order,
Yeah.
in terms of finishing as well as, a lot of other things. But CSK, I got that opportunity to open. I think that was great for anybody to open in a T20 format. I think that's the
Mm.
best place to bat, and you know, I've I've actually never complained about batting at any order. So I'm so used to it right from my younger days. So I just I just thought that season whatever we were thinking was happening in terms of batting.
Mm. What about 2019? Obviously, didn't end the way that all of you would have liked to, but um, how different was the team dynamics then? I mean, obviously, 2018 was, kind of like a fresh start in some ways, but how different was 2019 for you personally?
I mean, 2019, I felt there was a lot going on in terms of
Mm.
around the IPL in terms of all that World Cup and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and even yeah, I mean, even some of the wickets that we had at home were not very
Mm.
great. So most of our batsmen, we never really got along that great in the tournament, but our bowlers really stepped up. It was more like a bowler season, to be very honest.
Mm.
And even in the end, missing out on the trophy just by a run, it's still pretty devastating. But that is sport. 1 year we have a perfect year, another year, even though we have not played that well, we have reached the finals as well and almost won it. So hopefully, if at all there's an IPL this year, then hopefully we will come back and play better.
Yeah, that's what everyone hopes for. But I mean, I asked Shardul this as well, right? I wanted to obviously bring you in as well because the day of the final, obviously it was a heart-wrenching loss in some ways, and the way he also described it, I mean, everyone was obviously very disappointed. But all of you gathered together that night. It was the last night, obviously. Everyone was together in your room. In fact, everyone got together. Everyone had shared some nice moments and memories. And at the end of the night, one of the players said they didn't feel like they had lost the IPL, and it felt they ended the whole season on a positive note. Take us a bit about that. Was that how you felt as well after all of that?
I mean, definitely it was very, very painful. But as sportsmen, we are used to a lot of ups and downs, and especially CSK being such an experienced team.
Mm.
I'm sure everybody would have gone through a lot of ups and downs in their career. So I felt that was one night where we knew that, we could have won it on a different night and won it pretty easily. But that is sport, and we realized that, and we also acknowledged and knew that we would meet each other for a bit. So we all thought that why not take an opportunity to sit down, be like family more than anything else. Have a good time.
If you had to compare, I mean, I know it's difficult to do that and it's unfair in some ways because you have spent a lot of memorable years with MI. You've had a good run with them also. But if you had to compare your time with MI or MI, the relationship you have in with that franchise with CSK or how it was, what would you say? What would you say would be different between the two franchises?
Both the franchises are very, very different, and
Mm.
there is no similarity except for winning the IPLs, but but, but nowhere else, nowhere there is never been any similarity. So MI is a uh, totally different atmosphere, and CSK is, it's pretty calm. They have
Yeah.
a lot more. I felt they have a lot more faith and belief in players' ability to win games, and they let you think on your feet. MI is more, they would say, play your role kind of a team.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they have all predetermined roles for each player. So that kind of a setup and an atmosphere, and yeah, both have been successful. So I just I just felt more comfortable being at CSK, to be very honest.
Well, I think that answers Harshini's question. There are a lot of fans' questions coming in as well, Raidu. I think I want to take a bit of that as well. They've been actually sending a lot of love. Everyone has just been saying hi, and maybe you should just say hi to your fans as well.
And
Uh, but yeah, Harshini asks, which is your favorite IPL team? So have you answered that question? Would it be CSK?
yeah, obviously it
Yeah,
is CSK.
yeah, done. Vijay asks,
No, it is CSK. No, it will be CSK even when I leave playing cricket.
there you go,
So
guys. That's yeah.
it's not really when I'm playing now.
All right. Vijay asks, any particular food that you enjoyed in Chennai while you were in CSK compared to when you were mostly in Bombay with the MI? Any particular food that you like down south?
I think down south I'm pretty comfortable with the meals. It's more like home cooked food. So being a South Indian myself, even that aspect was taken care of in terms of food.
Awesome. I want to ask you, so obviously you've been asking all the players about the nicknames the CSK franchise, the CSK digital team kind of gives it to their players. And of course, yours is Bahubali. Do you like your nickname?
I don't know how they have made a comparison, and I don't know how they have come up with that name. It is sometimes when I watch that movie, it is quite embarrassing when I see myself in the mirror.
Why is it embarrassing? It's a
Of
compliment.
course it is. Of course it is. I mean, I don't know how they have drawn this comparison.
Hello.
Seriously.
Obviously, because from where you come, and there, obviously it was the Telugu movie, and then the way you were, the 2018, you had a great season. Anything that you hit went like, gave maximum. So obviously they named you that. So you don't like it if someone calls you Bahubali.
Mm, no.
No. Okay. Vivek has a very interesting question as well. Raidu. He asks, what's the difference between MS and Rohit as captains? Because you played with both. You knew this was coming.
No, I didn't, but I know how to answer it.
Oops.
See, see, I would say Dhoni Bhai has been the captain for all of us, including Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli. So whatever Rohit is becoming on the lines of Dhoni bhai, she has learned a lot from him. So there won't be much difference, but I think he's going in the right direction as how Dhoni bhai was captaining India, captaining the IPL. So I would say yes, a long way to go, to get to where
Yeah.
and how successful Dhoni bhai is. So it is difficult, but I'm sure he would get there once he becomes the captain of India.
Salman asks, tell us a bit about your relationship with MS. Especially, you've seen him, you've been obviously, you've spent a lot of time with the Indian team when he was around. And of course, CSK. So, how was your relationship with MSK?
And with Dhoni bhai, it's always been pretty good. I mean, I've been the kind who has always practiced social distancing generally as well, not only
We
during
know.
this corona
We
phase, but
know.
yeah, but I've been, it is. I've actually spent more time with him on the ground and in the dressing room more than outside. And I've always liked him as a human being, and obviously the whole country and the world likes him as a cricketer. So do I, but I've always liked him as a human being. I could always go to him and share anything in terms of even if it was personal or professional. So that kind of a freedom that I had even when I just came into the Indian team, and there's a lot. And even while batting with him, he makes it so easy. His mind is so sharp, and he knows exactly what to do, what situation. So I found even batting with him was very, very easy.
Obviously, there were a few questions earlier, but I also wanted to ask you anyway. You spent a lot of time with Suresh Raina during the camp. I think earlier when you guys had come a little ahead compared to a lot of people, and you'd spent a lot of time in the camp. Tell us a bit about how was that? Because you also have a lot of fond memories during your earlier playing days as well. So something on that as well, right?
Yeah, obviously we spent I think almost a couple of months or more in Chennai training. That is because I have not played for a while, and we were coming back from an injury, so we had to really get into a good shape. And I've actually right from when I think we were 16 or 17, we started playing together for India under 19s and spent a lot of time as junior cricketers. And it has always been on the ground or played against each other. Mm, But these 2 months, we actually had a lot of time to sit down and talk, and it was very nostalgic. And I've always liked him as a person, and he's been a great friend. Always, he's been a superstar cricketer. Unfortunately, he could not really bat much the top of the order for India, I felt. But I think, but I still feel he has a lot of cricket left in him. And I mean, the shape that he was in before the IPL, and it's really, really unfortunate that IPL was suspended or postponed, whatever. But I'm sure that whenever it happens, I'm sure he'll have a great season. And I'm putting my bet on it that he would make a comeback in the team.
Wow, that's actually quite cool. Cool thing to say. Very nice, Raidu. By the way, a lot of requests. Okay, first of all, a lot of comments saying Telugu superstar. That's one which I'll tell you. Another thing is a lot of people saying, please say something in Telugu. Would you please oblige? I am not asking. It's not like I understand Telugu. They are. It'll be nice, no?
Okay. ఎంతసేపు మాట్లాడాలి ఇంకా చాలు కదా
There, guys. I don't know what he said, but I hope you're happy with that. Awesome. Um, who are the ICL executive president Rakesh just is on this, and he's seeing this chat. He's asking to say something about the CSK fans. How different have they been compared to the MI fans that you probably been?
CSK fans definitely are way more emotional, like most of the South Indians are, and they're very knowledgeable. I mean, they know the game very well, and and they're diehard fans of the team. And I've never experienced such craze. I don't think even when we were playing for India, I don't think we have experienced such craze like how, yeah, like how even for training there were like I think 10,000 people watching.
Mm.
That was pretty special.
Is that something that you were not used to earlier? And you felt that that was something that.
Yeah, obviously you're not used to it. I mean, you- I don't think anybody is used to it in terms of at least cricket. I don't think people are used to it. Maybe in football, yes, I've seen people go to the stadiums to watch their training, but I think in cricket, I think it's a first.
Yeah. Someone's asking who are your best friends in CSK? I didn't quite get the name.
I think my best friends, obviously there are a lot of them, but I mean to have fun with Bravo,
Of course. We know that.
yeah, I think friend.
I have a picture here which I want to show you. This, of course, I got from the CSK digital team. And
Yeah.
I want you to talk about this because people should know how you get so embarrassed, not just when people sing your praise or sing some songs, you also get embarrassed when you're asked to come and do photo shoots. Because this is your pose, always. You're like, what should I do? Why would you get so embarrassed, or why do you get so, like, why should we do, why are you like that during photo shoots? Please enlighten.
I don't know. My theory, my version of it is how does it matter?
You have to ask the
Seriously.
question. No, Raidu. I'm just like,
Yeah,
showing some
seriously,
pictures
how
because
does it
they also,
matter?
it's a,
No, how does it matter if I do a photo shoot or not? It
oh, you don't
matters
need.
how well I play on the ground. To be very honest. How does it really matter?
Actually, someone, I think it was Jayawardene, if I caught the name, Jayawardene, he just asked if you could say something about Stephen Fleming and your interactions that you've had with him in the last 2 years.
I mean, as the name would suggest, he is a super coach because he knows exactly what to tell and when to tell it. And I mean, he understands people very well and he understands their game well. So,
Mm.
as a coach at a professional level, that is exactly what you need. I don't think you need hands-on. You need hands-on sometimes, but
Yeah.
most of the times it is about managing each personality, and he does it brilliantly.
Super. Just a few things before we wrap up, Raidu. Very important question. Which is the last movie that you watched?
That movie was Angrezi Medium. Unfortunately, sad that
Oh.
Irfan Khan passed
Yeah.
away, but yeah, it was
Are
a
you
good
are
last.
you a fan of his? Were you a
Oh
fan of
yes,
his movies?
yeah, I was a big fan of.
Um, just a few more questions from the fans as well, Raidu. Sorry about that. Karthik asking you, I mean, to go back to a bit of cricket, Karthik asking you that 100 versus SRH, how did that feel? Take us through that talk.
And it was special because I mean, definitely in T20s, I actually never been a kind to revel upon milestones and such, but
Mm.
because that 100 definitely was special because Bravo was irritating me a lot. You're opening as an opener, you don't have 100, you don't have 100, you don't have 100. It was actually more in the lines of okay, I'm. I would be, I'd be left alone after that. Hopefully, because I don't think
To be
hundreds
quite
matter.
lucky.
Yeah, at least in T20 cricket, I don't think it matters. Yeah.
No, but yeah, that was a special knock for sure. Raidu, I saw another very nice question that just went now. I sorry I couldn't get your name. Russell, by the way, saying hi. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, the question
My
was,
luggage,
have you
my
ever?
luggage is still in Chennai, Russell. My luggage, my kit bag, my whole clothes are still in Chennai. What are you going to do about it? And you are in Melbourne, if I'm not wrong.
He's in Melbourne. He was quarantined and all that. He went through quite a because he flew over from Chennai. Yes, but yeah, that was a very nice question that came just before us said hi. That was a very nice question. Someone asked, "Have you ever done?" They've seen, of course, because they saw BJ Bravo dancing in the dressing room. Have you ever danced in a dressing room after a win?
No, never. And I would
Russ
never
is
do
saying everything is safe, by the way.
that.
Yes, Russ. Arun asks, first thing that came to your mind while playing against MI in CSK colors? The first ever thought.
What?
The
No, I was
first,
laughing.
the first, the
Hmm.
first thing that came to your mind when you played against MI in CSK colors.
Actually, it was the first game when I
Yeah,
moved to CSK.
yeah,
No, and the weirdest thing was after 8 years in the dressing room, when we went to practice, I was in the opposite dressing room. To walk
yeah,
down the stairs, the opposite side itself was pretty weird. Understand
yeah,
all those groundsmen greeting me and you know
yeah.
understand talking to them, going and going and seeing the wicket from the other side.
Yeah.
And you put on the patch, you're putting on yellow pad. So it felt so it
Well,
was yeah, it was pretty. I mean, especially the first game, but obviously when the game started, wanted to beat them so badly, and remember Bravo and Kedar in the end. It was unbelievable,
yeah.
unbelievable. And I think from then on, that season itself was pretty special.
Super. Just a few more questions, if you're okay, Raidu. Just a couple of more, and we will let you go. Don't worry. One question: toughest bowler that you have ever faced.
In the IPL or anywhere,
You
anywhere.
can, yeah.
IPL definitely I would. Yeah, I think it is Sunil Narayan.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty tough.
Okay, super. And there was another question that came, which I just saw, was the funniest person that you have batted alongside. Someone who's kind of kept you always in laughs or smiling constantly while you're batting with him.
I think it will be Shikhar Dhawan. Because he can talk any nonsense and he doesn't really it will be from anything. It will be from Mars, Venus to girls to anything, dog, anything on this planet.
And he'll make it funny.
So I remember I asked him once, I think against West Indies, Andre Russell was bowling. I asked him, what's he bowling in terms of, I asked him in terms of if he was bowling in, out, or what was he trying to do types. And he said fast bowling. His answer was fast bowling. So you can imagine he's,
Yeah,
yeah,
good
he's
fun.
the funniest guy.
Awesome, awesome, Raidu. Thank you so much for giving time. You should say something to the fans who've joined in and who've actually they've only said all nice things about you. It's very nice. Just something to the fans, maybe before we kind of wrap up.
I think keep supporting and I don't know, it is an honor and a privilege to be talking to you on your show. Yes. How is Murli by the way?
Everyone knows you're joking about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
how is Murli?
he's fine.
Fine. How's your watchman friend? Is he good?
He's no one's here. No, now everyone's been asked to leave.
How are your tomatoes on the balcony? Good?
Everything is fine. My garden is growing very well. There are no watchmen because social distancing,
Yeah.
and Murli is also doing well.
Hmm. So I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite shot in terms of table tennis?
Table tennis. Do we have to
Yeah.
go into
Most
that now?
favorite.
We've talked cricket. No, why should we talk table tennis?
No, people have to know about you as well.
No, I think people don't need to know about me. They need to know about you.
They know enough about you.
I
Enough.
like this. I like backhand slice.
Is it single leg or double leg?
Enough cross questioning the questioner.
Okay.
No,
Chalo.
but thank you so much, Raidu. Seriously, it was nice of you to come on the show, and everybody really were quite thrilled
We're
to
looking
see
forward
you.
to talk to you.
Huh?
Everybody were really looking forward to talk to you. That's what you meant, right? Yeah,
No,
of course. Yeah.
no. I meant these guys were looking forward to listen to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you can tell them to be safe. You can tell them,
Yeah,
stay
be
safe.
safe,
Yeah.
be safe, and follow social distancing.
Yeah. There you go. Be safe. Follow social distancing. And thank you so much. Thanks for coming on the show. Thank you, Raidu. Stay safe. Lots of love to Vidya, of course. And
My
yeah,
pleasure.
hopefully we'll see each other soon, and it'll not be through just video call.
Okay. See you. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Thank you so much. That was quite a lot of fun for sure. But yes, do stay on and keep following the CSK channel, of course, as well as um, my page to see what's happening next. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this conversation. So be sure to catch many more to come. Thank you. Have a nice day.